guys, it's Laura. Today I'm going to be participating in Top 5 Wednesday. So basically, if you've never heard of Top 5 Wednesday, it's a bunch of YouTubers and book bloggers that every single Wednesday do a top 5, whatever the theme is that week. So it can be top 5 book characters, top 5 authors, top 5 characters you hate, like random topics like that, sort of. I've never done a video like this before. I've done my top 5 books that made me cry, but I didn't even do that on a Wednesday. It wasn't even the Wednesday it was for, so that doesn't even count. But today I'm doing Top 5 Wednesday for this week's Top 5 Wednesday, which is top 5 book blurbs. Basically what that is when you get a book and there's a little blurb written by an author or a magazine, newspaper, and it basically just kind of sums up their thoughts on the book in a really short sentence or two. And I've picked my 5 favorite book blurbs. I thought this was kind of quirky and interesting. I've never really thought. I have compiled here my top 5 book blurbs and I'm going to share them with you now. At number 5, we've got Walking Disaster by Jamie McGuire, and the book blurb says, "Once you get inside Travis Maddox's head, you won't want to leave." And that is a quote by Colleen Hoover. First of all, that quote, 110% true. Obviously, Travis Maddox, my book boyfriend. You don't want out of his head. He's amazing. I love this book. And that quote is by Colleen Hoover, who is my favorite author. So obviously anything that she blurbs has to be fantastically amazing. So yes, I did like that blurb a lot. So that is at number 5. At number 4, we have a quote on Hannah Hart's new cookbook, My Drunk Kitchen. This is kind of random, but I saw it and I thought it was really funny. And this is actually a quote by Grace Helbig, who is a YouTuber. And she said, "Hannah's writing is like cold leftover fried rice for breakfast. Unusual, cultural, and overall really good." Again, by Grace Helbig. Thought that was a fantastical quote. Pretty funny too. Love Hannah Hart, love Grace Helbig. This is a really cute cookbook. It's the guide to eating, drinking, and going with your gut. I recommend it to anybody. So yes, Grace Helbig, quote number 4. Quote number 3 is on Isla and the Happily Ever After by Stephanie Perkins, and the quote reads, "Stephanie Perkins' characters fall in love the way we all want to, in real time and for good." And the person that quoted that is Miss Rainbow Rowell, who has written an abundance of books that are fantabulous. If you haven't read anything by Rainbow Rowell, you definitely need to. Eleanor Park, Fangirl, Landline, Attachments, all of her fantabulous books. But yes, I thought that was a very cute. I thought that was a very cute quote. Again, I love all of the 3 of the Anna and the French Kiss books, and I think that definitely wraps them up pretty good, so loved that quote. At number 2, we have Wonder by RJ Palacio, and it's actually not the blurb on the front, but it's one of the blurbs on the back. There's a couple. And the quote I have chose is, "Wonder is a beautifully told story about heartache, love, and the value of human life. One comes away from it wanting to be a better person." And that's read by Patricia Relay Giff, who is an author of the book Hollis Woods and Lily's Crossing. I've never heard of that, but again, a lovely, lovely quote. I think that's very true about this. I actually have a review for this book that I will link down below. I also have a review for Isla, so I'll link that as well. But this book is one of my favorites of all time. It's one of my top influential books, so that quote slash blurb really sticks with me. I think this book influenced my life greatly, and I think I would recommend this book to anybody that I meet. So definitely recommend this book if you haven't read it yet. And my top number 1 book blurb is on Looking for Alaska by John Green, and there's no blurb on the front, but when you open it up there's a big page full of blurbs, and the one I have chose is by Time Magazine, and it reads, "Damn near genius." And that's all I have to say to sum up this book. Damn near genius is pretty accurate. So that is my, I'm like dropping the book. That is my number 1 book blurb. Okay, so those are my top 5 book blurbs. If you have any favorite book blurbs, which I'm sure you don't, because that's super random. I had to like go looking for these and being like, yes, this is my favorite, and I compiled my list. But if you are interested in looking at your books and seeing if you can find any interesting blurbs that you enjoy, let me know about them in the comments below. If you guys liked this kind of video, the Top 5 Wednesday, I will think about doing them more regularly. Let me know your feels in the comments below. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you all very, very soon. Love you all. Bye!
I think that she is beautiful. She's so lovely, 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 she's so lovely.